Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today we're going to be talking about the Houston Texans potentially trading for Dallas Goedert, tight end from the Philadelphia Eagles. I'd love to see the Houston Texans make another trade with the Philadelphia Eagles to acquire their tight end, Dallas Goedert, and I think this would be an improvement compared to Dalton Schultz. I love Dalton Schultz. He's a great tight end, but I think Goedert is a way better tight end than what Schultz is. I mean, Goedert only played 10 games last season and still had 500 receiving yards and 2 receiving touchdowns in only 10 games. In the playoffs, in their 4 games, he had 215 receiving yards. For instance, 14 games last season, 2023, he had 600 receiving yards. You want to go to 2022, played 12 games, 702 receiving yards and 3 receiving touchdowns. In 2021, 15 games, had 830 receiving yards and 4 receiving touchdowns. And so I'd love to see the Houston Texans trade for Dallas Goedert. I don't know what his trade value would be to land him, but I know it'd be an upgrade over Dalton Schultz. And my potential idea of it is, trade for Dallas Goedert and release Dalton Schultz. There's not much money that's being made between the two guys. I mean, Dallas Goedert is, he's not making much more money than Dalton Schultz is. I mean, Goddard's making $16 million a year while Schultz is making $12. And so trade for Goedert. This is just the package I've come up with. The Texans in the Laramie Tunsil trade, they sent away a 4th-round pick and Laramie Tunsil and got back a 2nd-round pick, a 3rd-round pick, a 4th-round pick, and a 7th-round pick. So my potential idea with this is the Houston Texans now have 2 7th-round picks, and they have 2 picks that they got from the Commanders that are not until next year. So my idea is the Houston Texans trade one of their 7th-round picks in this year's draft, which is pick 238, alongside that trading away the 4th-round pick they got from the Commanders to get Dallas Goedert. So a 4th-round pick and a 7th-round pick in this year's draft. Well, 4th-round pick's next year's draft. 7th-round pick is in next year's draft. The 7th is this year's draft. The 4th round is next draft. And in order to get that deal done, the Texans, get Goedert and give up a 4th and a 7th. And if they don't do that, then you tell them, all right, we'll give you back your 6th-round pick for next year's draft, because the Texans got a 6th-round pick that is from Philadelphia in the C.J. Gardner-Johnson trade. So if they won't do Washington's 4th next season and the Texans 7th for this draft, maybe you throw in Philadelphia's 2026 6th-round pick. I don't know. I'd love to see Dallas Goedert in a Texans uniform, because I think he's an upgrade over Schultz. I think he's a much better all-around tight end, not just as a receiving tight end, which I think him and C.J. Stroud would be great with each other, but also the blocking side of things there's something big you need from a tight end, and Schultz is not as good as a blocking tight end or all-around tight end as Dallas Goedert is. So I don't know how right I am about the trade value Dallas Goedert could be worth. I feel like a 4th and 7th should be enough. I don't feel like you'll have to. I don't think you'd have to throw in a 6th round with a 4th rounder or 7th rounder. But let me know your thoughts on the Houston Texans potentially trading for Dallas Goedert in the comment section. And peace out. Go Texans.